Hello, good afternoon. My name is God Raised, Mr. God Raised. Today, I wish you happy Sunday and a beautiful afternoon. Over here in my city, it's sunny. The weather is warm. So, depending on the zone, the time where you're watching from, you're welcome on this broadcast. You're welcome on this broadcast. How was the service today? How is the activity going on? I just feel that it's important we feel ourselves. This space has given us the enablement to build a community. A community, just like we have neighborhoods, we have people in our environment, we have people at workplaces, and we share views. We share vital information that we think that can be useful, that can help one another. So I want you to stay with us on this channel. Stay with us on this channel, and we promise that we will not disappoint. We will try all our best to make sure that we communicate rightly, and we broadcast when there's a need. We broadcast when there are needs, and communicate any kind of information, any kind of news, whatever, nuggets that any of us can benefit from. I would like you to let me know where you are watching me from. Just put a comment on the comment section. I did not disallow it. I made it open. Let's just communicate. If you have a story that you would like us to come back on this channel to talk about, a brief discussion which we can come together as friends, as brothers, do well to notify me. Very soon, we will be coming from a higher platform where everything will be joined together, and it will be a good time for us. Do well to do so. Before we set out tomorrow, I want you to think of this. There are some motivations that I enjoyed mostly. Anything that has to do with personal development. I enjoy listening to things like that. Think about this. Take your time to consider the kind of people that are in your circle. Yes. I'm trying to journey with me on this. There's a reason for saying this. Many of us will make mistakes, and before this mistake comes, we notice that we had opportunities to avoid certain mistakes. But just because we just want everything to happen, or maybe we're enjoying the moment, or we think that everything happening is right based on our perceptions. We don't think twice again. Maybe when it happens that someone shows kindness to us, or maybe there's a certain things that happened, and those things were appealing to your eyes and you enjoy the moment. I want to tell you something. Take your time to review the kind of friends that you have. Take your time to review the kind of people you listen to. Take your time to listen to review you know, the common things that are valuable in your environment, even in your office. Take your time in this season to look out for areas that you can move forward in things like training, certifications, experiences, and so many. One thing about life is that time waits for nobody, and there's nothing that you will start today and you give your attention to it that you will not have an end result according to your effort. You have an end result according to your efforts. These things are sure. These things are real. And if you find yourself in one thing and you're doing it, and it looks like the world, nobody around you noticed you, nobody around you commend you for any effort that you're making, I want to tell you today, keep pressing on. Consistency is the mother of success. Keep pressing on. When you review your kind of friends, the questions I want you to ask yourself genuinely the things you have learned from them, the things that you can say this is their contribution. You see, challenges exposes human characters. It exposes human characters. It makes us to know who is there for us and who is not there for us. Take for instance, you are married and you have a family. On your own, you understand the people that you know that are there for you. So don't be fooled by any kind of, words, any kind of things that comes out from people. Always review their action. I know why I'm saying these things. Always review their actions. Then in things like secrets, we have been nurtured to understand that, to understand how we can be able to curtail and keep some certain things that we know that are not yet done, that we know that we are in the process of working out. Yes. A lot of people have had this challenge whereby their mouth is wide open, very wide open. In this, anywhere they find themselves, whoever they find themselves with, and however they feel like, maybe they just think, okay, today I'm happy, everything is going well, and you feel fine. Be careful of the kind of things that comes out of your mouth. Be careful. I'm telling you the truth. Be careful the kind of things that comes out of your mouth. Take them seriously. Take them seriously. Be that person who has a lifestyle of, some persons might say you are a secret person. Yes, let your secret life be that you keep details. You nurture information, you keep details, that you don't just open up easily to things, because it will baffle you that some of these things has been a mistake, has been some setback on several persons, and at the end of the day you now see that things has gone somehow. I watched a clip of someone in a church where the man of God happens to be a prophet that sees things of the past that God reveals things to. And this certain woman said he had a business counterpart, and this business happens to be an open door, a breakthrough that God, brought her into to help herself. It sounds like she was a single mother or something like that, and she was just there supporting herself, doing things to keep the family running. Then a certain man, she came in contact with a certain man, and they went into partnership and they were doing business together. And when they were doing all of these things, this man would send money to her, and she would deliver. Then it now got to a point, it looks like what they needed, what they needed what they needed was in abroad, and she need to go get things done, then deliver these things. Then she was contracted to plan for the journey. But along the line, she opened up and spoke to her friend. This friend has been a good friend over the years. This friend was a kind of friend who she never had any doubt. She never had any doubt of any evil thing coming from her because of her commitment and her contribution. But I want to let you know something. At the time when you start changing level, the moment you start changing level in life, be careful. Be careful with the people you speak to about those processes, about those things that you are, the steps that you want to take. She confided in her and I spoke to her about this journey. And it happened that over the time they started the business, she also opened up and spoke to her friend about who she's in business with, and somehow the lady got to know the person that she was doing business with. Do you know that at the time she was planning for this journey, getting ready for this whole thing, and informed her friend, and her friend was happy with her? But just because she's about to change level, because some persons in life, I believe, some persons in their reasoning are comfortable with you when you are at the same level with them. But maybe in your mind, you will be a different person who, if they bring anything that they want to do, you motivate them, you will encourage them. You find a way to speak to them to move forward. But the thing is this, you realize that when it's something that has to do with you, you don't get such. You feel discouraged. And sometimes you see things that will surprise you. I just want to let you know that those ones are not friends, they are competitors. They are in your life as competitors. It might be that there was something that they saw in you, something that they saw in you that made them come close to you. And not just because they are here to help you do more, but they are here, to get what you have, then see how they can move higher than you. All of these things happen, and the lady went behind and spoke to the person and went and said something that was never in the agenda of this lady, and told the person, the man, that he should withdraw his money. He should withdraw his money from this lady, from her friend. Now she is speaking to you as a friend, and you know that she happens to be her friend. Withdraw your money because she was going on that journey and never to return. What a life. What a life. These are the things that happened. And it in turn came back with abuses, issues, and she was surprised, very, very surprised. Reasoning, where is this coming from? But never knew that the enemy was very close, was close to her. The deed was done and they were still together. But the unfortunate thing that happened was, when the enemy used you to achieve something, he doesn't protect you. He will use you to achieve his purpose, but will not protect you from not getting exposed. Finally, they continued. And they were at the same place and the same city. And they journeyed to church. They even prayed together when the calamity came. She even prayed with her when the calamity came. I want to let you understand that there are more to this. And they went to church. And God revealed her. God exposed her. What was the story? Fight broke out in church. Fight broke out. She was disappointed. She was disappointed with her. And the thing that she shared, the lady said, She was jealous of her, leaving her and traveling abroad. What a word. She was jealous of her, leaving her, traveling abroad. And that she loves her so much. But my question is that, does she really understand what love means? Can she put herself in her shoe? And if things like that are done to her, how will she react? How will she behave? These are the questions. But there's a lesson there that needs to be learned. You that have listened to me, that has followed this story, you need to understand what it is. I need to understand how you prioritize friendship. The people to trust, people to believe, people to let into your secret places, into some information that you know that are supposed to be kept secret. You need to be wise. Even in your place of work, some persons has one time made a mistake, and because those mistakes were never seen, and somehow things worked out for them. When things worked out for them, what happened? They later, out of excitement, out of excitement, they related the matter to a friend. And a friend was the one who did what? Who caused the problem? Who related the information to management that brought about them being expelled from the work? There's another story of somebody who, in this country, that came to UK and worked with vulnerable people, but there was something that he did that was wrong. Something that he did that was wrong. Anyway, I will end this broadcast. We'll continue next time. See you. I have another meeting to join at the moment. See you next time. Bye. I'm the only one who is here. They will say hi. Are you serious? I was hidden by God's glove. Are you serious? Don't worry, next time you will not be here, okay? Thank you for coming.